Okay, hello everyone. Welcome back to the channel again. This is Cloud Institution. So today in this video we're going to see about another very interesting and very important Terraform, the series. This topic is today. Topic for the today is that so Terraform Lifecycle, the Meta Argument. So the create before destroy. So what do you mean by create before destroy? So if you can see what is create before destroy is that since the meta argument just changes the behavior so that the new replacement object is created first and then the prior object is destroyed after the replacement is created, which means that for example, if you have one instance, so if that instance needs to be marked for replacement, okay, so what happens is that in this case, first of all, it will create the new instance first, then it take it as a backup, and then it will destroy the uh, the existing instance. Okay, in this case, so two instances will be available for some period of time, then the older instance will be deleted, right? So we can see that particular thing in real time. So as you can see here, so I have a user instance which is there, so I've configured this one. Now what I'm going to do is that I'm going to Terraform plan and see that so what is the output is going to show. Okay, so now before that I'm going to do Terraform init to make sure that so everything is in place. All right, okay, so Terraform plan and Terraform apply, I'm doing Terraform apply. I just wanted to check Terraform apply, how the Terraform apply is going to be working. So if you can see here, I have configured US West 1 region. So I'm going to US West 1 region to here. I'm going to see that so previously there's no instances, now instance is getting created, of course. So now it's initializing. All right. So now as you can see, so instance is getting created, still is getting created. All right. Now what are we going to do is that I'm going to do a replace, hyphen replace is equal to, okay, so AWS underscore instance dot Ubuntu. So this is the this is the resource which I'm going to replace. So what happens is that whenever we do replace, okay, so the current instance will be deleted and then we'll create a new instance, right? So now let's see what's the behavior, what's going to be the behavior here. Okay, now let's go back and see here. So whenever I'm just doing apply replace, and I'm going to do auto approve also, okay, so that I can just show you the real time scenario what is going to be happening here. Okay, as you can see here, it's going to be getting replaced. See here, if you can, now this particular instance is shutting down. Okay, as you can see here, this particular instance is shutting down. The current instance is shut down. Okay, and then after a fraction of minutes, the new instance will be creating. So now see, now instance is getting shut down. Okay, so as you can see here, it's still destroying. Okay, now destruction is completed. Now it is marked for terminated. Okay, then you can see the new instance will be created. Okay, so in this case you will be seeing if it is a real time, if it is a live production environment, infrastructure, and you'll be seeing some delay. Okay, what do you mean by delay? Delay is, I mean, delay in the sense, also if you see the production downtime also, right? So if you are running your all the production environment, in this instance, then you'll be seeing a fraction of minutes of a downtime because it's getting terminated after this is getting created. Now what are we going to do is that as part of this experiment we're going to see create a enable a lifecycle, which is metadata, which is, I'm telling that create before destroy, which means that I want the instance to be created before the current instance is going to be destroying. So now in this case this particular instance is whatever is currently is there, it should be deleted. Sorry, it should be it should be deleted, right? So before it should be getting deleted or terminated, the new instance will be created. All right. So now let's see the scenario. Okay. Now you can go here. Sorry, Terraform. Okay, Terraform apply. If I never replace Ubuntu, auto approve. Okay. Now you can see here, and if you can refresh it, so one instance is running. Now you see here, please, Ubuntu is creating. Okay, you can see the difference that okay, one of the instances is getting created. See, this instance is getting created. Right. Previously we had this instance. Now this instance is getting created. All right. So now you see it's getting created. Okay, creation completion. So once the creation is completed, then it marks for the termination of the existing instance. See, now the instance is shutting down. So as soon as that so this instance is getting ready, and then it's going for the shutdown of the this instance. Okay, now it takes some time for this particular instance to be getting shutting down, right? So this is what the basic scenario of the lifecycle policy, that create before destroy, which means that so the instance will be created first. The instance whatever is should be is getting marked for deletion. So the replacement instance will be created first before the current instance is getting been terminated. Okay, so this is what called the lifecycle metadata. Okay, which is create before destroy. All right. So hope you understand this particular video, guys. This particular video will be really helpful for you if you're working in a real time in the real infrastructure. Okay. So thank you so much for watching, and if you like this video, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'll see you again in the further videos. Okay. Thank you, guys. See you again.